Hello YouTube, it is that time of the month. It is time for a favorites video, so I am very excited to show you all what I've been loving in March, and let's just get started. I will start with makeup and I will start with eyes. So first of all, the beginning of the month I was super into the Glamour Doll Eyes Halo collection, which I've put all the shadows in this little bag here. I'm sad because actually the last couple weeks I haven't been reaching for this month as much because I've been doing kind of a shop my stash thing and trying to use up some smaller samples I have from the All Natural Face. But I absolutely adored the Halo collection. If you would like to see swatches and stuff, I will try to remember to link the haul video that shows all of the swatches and what all the colors look like down below. I can show you like one of my favorites though, which is yes, Vulnerable, which is I wore in like a champagne pink Fancy Friday. I absolutely adore that color. It is gorgeous. So yeah, Glamour Doll Eyes Halo collection. Also for shadows, two just kind of basics that I've been really loving and I've been going back to quite a lot are Powdered Cocoa from the All Natural Face, which is just a really nice medium matte tannish color. And I haven't really been putting a lot of like crease colors in the crease. Like I used to do just like, you know, light color, dark color, really light color, you know, but instead I've been doing kind of like a lot of smoky and dark all on my lid and then just using Powdered Cocoa to blend it out and as a transition color to my highlight. And my favorite highlight, speaking of which, has been Ancestry from Glamour Doll Eyes from the Super Shadows collection. And it looks like that. Just a beautiful, like super sparkly, creamy white highlight. Totally in love with this. So yeah, those have been my eyeshadow favorites. Also, I actually have brush favorites this month. I've only really been using two brushes to apply all my shadows with, and those have been my Sigma E55 and my Sigma E25, and I just use this to pack on a lot of color and then use this to blend it out. Though, an honorable mention is always my pencil brush. This should be in like all of my favorites videos because this is like the one brush I've really used to smoke things out. But yeah, these two especially though, every single look, I've just been using these two. I've kind of been ignoring my other eye brushes. Alright, so on to the face. So at the beginning of the month, I had what I called my trio of gold, which consisted of Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I bought the full size, as you saw in a fairly recent haul video. Oh god, it's just the perfect bronzer for my skin tone, and I just so dig it. And then Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer, no big surprise. I think it was in last month's favorites video. It's just still my favorite. And then Posy Tint as the blush. So this was my trio of gold, and this is a cheek stain from Benefit that you just paint on and tap in with your fingers. So this was my trio of gold for the first 2 weeks of March mostly. But then I decided, since I was experimenting with Posy Tint, that I would experiment with Benetint. And so Benetint, I think, actually outweighed Posy Tint in terms of being my favorite blush for the month of March. Benetint just totally won out. It blends in so nicely. It looks really scary in the pot, but I mean, I have super fair skin and it looked absolutely gorgeous and subtle and almost just like it was a natural blush or like someone had airbrushed it on me. I love the way this looks. Next up is some very basic face products. I have pretty oily skin, and I think unfortunately because of the purity cleanser I bought from Philosophy, I think that's actually kind of been making my skin more unbalanced and more combination. But anyway, I always have shiny spots on my forehead and my cheeks and my chin. And so what I've been using to kind of lessen that or just make it look a little more natural, like more, just a little more subtle has been, I've been using the Makeup Forever HD powder, which is basically just a silica powder. So I've been using that to set my foundation, and then I've been using the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, which I use after I have all my makeup on and just spray that on. And it manages to not tone down my highlight, but still keep my makeup in place and mattify it, and mattify it mostly all day. So I really, really love both these products. They worked really well for me for mattifying. And for lips, I have two lip favorites. First is, unfortunately, not a cruelty-free product, which is another reason why I should be using it up. And that is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in the color Darling Cherie, which is this beautiful lilac color. Looks like that. Show you swatches like that. This is just a really beautiful spring lilac color, and I'm sure that Tarte Lip Surgeons has similar ones. I'm sure, or like, no, not those, but I'm sure like Tarte has a color that's similar to this, that if I run out of this, which I doubt will happen anytime soon, I could pick up, but this has been beautiful for spring. Another one that I kind of discovered while shopping my stash, which has just really been my style, for, you know, doing smoky things in the spring, is a Diva Stick from the All Natural Face in Dusty Rose. And as you can see, the label is kind of peeled off because it got like oil on it or something, so sorry about that. But it just looks like this. It's kind of an like a really orangey toned rosy red color, and I love it. And it's got some like plum shimmer on it, and it just, oh god, it looks so just like vintage on my lips. I don't know how to describe it. It looks really, really gorgeous, and I've been really into that. Alright, so next I have a nail favorite. And so for the month of March, I've been really into pastel matte nail polish, and I finally found a matte top coat that really works for me, and it's China Glaze Matte Magic, which is cruelty-free. It's not all natural. I believe it does have formaldehyde in it. But it really does a nice job. I really love how these turned out. And it does fade after a day, after like 2 days or so, so you probably have to like reapply it or just do new nail polish after them. But I really, really love the effect that this has. I'm totally into matte manicures right now. And yeah, I found this at Ulta in a mini size. Alright. So I have a couple hair favorites, which were in my like all natural indie haul, and that is, the first one is the All Natural Face Leave-In Hair Conditioner. This has really impressed me. I can't really, so because it comes out in a more like hair conditioner creamy form, I can only really use it when I'm fresh out of the shower, but that's when it's just such a nightmare to comb out my hair. No matter what conditioner I use, as soon as I towel dry it, it's like, oh god. And it's been actually better with my healthy sexy hair, shampoo and conditioner and treatment, but this has just really, really done the job for combing my hair when I get out of the shower. And I love the smell it leaves in my hair. Unfortunately, because it does have a scent, I try to only use it on the weekends, so I only really get to use this once a week. But it's been really, really nice. And again, I love the way this smells. And the other thing that I've been using is the All Natural Face Nourishing Serum and Shine Hair Pomade. And this has argan oil in it. It's 50% argan oil, actually, which I really, really love in a hair serum, especially because most of the argan oil serums only have like 1 or 2%. You either have to buy the real deal, or just straight up argan oil, or you can buy something like this. And this has almost like a gel, like a hair gel-like consistency. So it's really, really good. So it's nourishing, and it actually has hold. So it's really, really good for styling my hair. It's great for when I've been putting my hair in French braids. I've actually put almost no heat on my hair for the month of March. I did try to flat iron it a little bit today just because it was so gorgeous last night, but I slept on it after I showered, so it was a little funky, but then I only put like a teeny tiny bit. I didn't want to do too much, so I've just been braiding my hair or wearing it natural. I've been surprised how gorgeous my hair has been natural lately. So these two are really, really great if you're looking for all natural hair products, leave-in conditioners, and leave-in treatments. And I have really processed, really damaged hair, so these have been great. For my face, one of my new moisturizer favorite, as I'm starting to slowly renaturalize, decruelify my skincare, has been jojoba oil, and I got mine at Trader Joe's, but jojoba oil is all the same from how I understand it, so this has replaced my proactive moisturizer, so I went from using benzoyl peroxide on my face to using straight up oil, which I'm really loving this, and it was really working to balance out my skin before I started using that purity cleanser, and then my skin's gone a little bit haywire. I'm still hoping, I'm thinking I'm going to give my skin a couple more weeks to get used to it, because my skin does have quite a intense adjustment period to new skincare. But this, there was hardly any like effect. My skin stayed balanced and got even more balanced. So jojoba oil is awesome, and I do have oily acne prone skin, so I don't think there is a single skin type that couldn't benefit from this stuff. So, fragrance favorites, I have two. One is very familiar. The first one is the Sensai Herbal Essential Sweet Patchouli Oil, which is with patchouli leaf, which is basically a patchouli and vanilla scent fragrance oil, and you like shake it up, and then the leaves kind of go, and you like put it there like that. Oh god, this stuff continued to be a favorite. As you can see, I've used up a ton of this, which I'm really proud of myself for. This was for the first half of March. This was pretty much still all I wore. I just kind of found a signature scent that I loved, even after getting those fragrance samples from the All Natural Face, which I still haven't done a good job of using up because I just kept going back to this. But my second favorite that I got that's very new, and I had to buy a new bottle of it, so you guys can't really tell how much I actually use of this fragrance, is the Sensai Pure Oils Sandalwood. I apparently love the smell of sandalwood. It's another really delicious, sweet, hippie scent that I just adore. So Sensai is a really great fragrance oil company. They're mostly all natural from what I understand, and they have cool, like, they have a new like goddess theme collection out, which is neat. So they sell these online, or you can and they also have a link on their website to like finding them near you, like where they actually sell them, which is awesome. So yes, so a few random favorites. The first one is actually a deodorant. I was having some serious like over excessive perspiration issues, and so I needed a really hefty antiperspirant, and I was thinking about getting Certain Dry, but my Yolks, my grocery store, didn't have it, so I got this stuff, which I believe I used sometime in the past, and it's Secret Clinical Strength Light and Fresh Scent Advanced Solid, and so it does have aluminum, zirconium, trichloroidex, and it's 20%. So basically it has an aluminum ingredient in it, and it's at 20%. So believe me, it has really, really done the job. Another thing that's helped is cutting down caffeine, but even without doing that, this really, really cut it down. So if you don't care about all natural and you're looking for a really good antiperspirant without getting a prescription, I recommend this stuff. My last two random favorites are actually food favorites. I was dealing with so much stress at the beginning of the month and the end of the month, and I was just kind of going on a sweet tooth phase. So for the first half of the month, I think I ate like 6 or 7 of these, and so I only have the wrapper. It's the Trader Joe's dark chocolate filled with speculoos cookie spread bar. So it's basically a chocolate bar, and the pieces, like you break them open, and in the center is like cookie dough spread. It's delicious, super, super good. And then the other favorite, my girlfriend bought me a box of these, and I think I ate them in like 3 days, is Andes Mints. Super, super delicious. Oh, I love mint chocolate. It's like one of my favorites. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I also had one other favorite, and that's actually a lip balm favorite, and this is coming to an empties video near you, and it's the Luxe Chocolat lip balm. It's basically chocolate scented lip balm. Oh, and it's so smooth and so luxurious and super nice. I got this in an Eco Emmy box ages ago, and I finally used this up. Pretty close to all the way gone, which I'm really excited about, but also really sad about. So yeah, these were all my March favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs it up, and please comment down below what your favorites were, or if you make videos, please send your favorites as a video response. I would love to see them. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!